Hello. This is a brief demo to give you a small taste of Netalog's B2B e-commerce features. These web stores are used by lots of successful manufacturers and distributors. And the first thing you'll probably notice is how all the clever B2B functionality's been engineered into some very familiar B2C-like screens. The Netalog solution can be configured in many different ways, as an open B2C type site, as a closed-access B2B login-only site, or, if you sell to consumers as well as businesses, as a hybrid combination of both B2B and a B2C site. So we start off this session by simply logging in as an existing trade account customer, using a username and password. Logging in immediately sets that customer's specific prices, taking into account any contract discounts, and also any product or catalogue restrictions that might be in place. So when the customer logs in, they're instantly presented with a control panel like this, which consists of a fully personalized welcome back page. And in this one you can see it also displays links to some of the tools the buyer uses most frequently. Netalog has all the very latest e-commerce catalog search and navigation features built in. And in this example, you'll notice the vendors displaying their core product categories alongside some other promotional adverts. So if we select the laptop section here, we're presented with all the laptops in the catalog. Your products are then displayed in a well-organized and familiar layout. And if the customer wants to filter or narrow down their selection, then they can do this simply by selecting the relevant attributes. By hovering over any product, this Quick View Product Card button appears. So customers can quickly view more information about the product without having to leave the catalog list pages. If the customer wants to see even more information, they simply click to open a more comprehensive product information page. By the way, these product information pages can be easily configured by the vendor to present up as much or as little information to represent your products as required. And of course, I can simply add items to my basket, as if this were any normal shopping website. The product page also has various merchandising areas to cross-sell or upsell related items. So any linked accessories, parts or alternative products can be quickly added to the basket, again without even leaving the page. And nudging customers towards the checkout every time an item is added. They automatically see a temporary basket indicator encouraging them to complete the order. In addition to all the standard e-commerce ordering options you'd expect, there's also lots of fast and flexible B2B ordering tools included. So for business buyers who need to order quickly in bulk, or manage repeat orders, or organize scheduled orders, or perhaps limiting their ordering to pre-approved contract items only, there's also features which allow multiple staff purchasing for the same business to have their own group or individual buyer order pads, representing just those items they typically buy. So in this quick order pad, for example, just by entering quantities next to items, big orders can be created with just a few clicks. Other variations of this include allowing buyers to order by keying in part numbers, or even uploading CSV files if the orders are exceptionally large. And as before, the Quick View basket again temporarily rolls down, confirming the items have been added to the basket. So if we click View Basket, the checkout process begins. The checkout process can be completely personalized to meet the requirements of each of your customers. So for example, a simple B2C style basket might better suit some of your smaller customers. Or perhaps a more advanced B2B basket like this one for your larger customers, who may have several different billing accounts, for example, with you, that they want to access from just a single login. Or perhaps they want to allocate purchases to different departments and cost center codes within their organization. Now here you can see, for example, the first line item has a quantity of 3. But if these items are going to be used in different parts of your customer's organization, they can even split the line item to create 3 separate lines. So what you say? But your customer can now simply assign these 3 items to 3 different cost centers before proceeding. Just by making it possible for customers to do this type of thing, by the way, not only demonstrates your understanding of their B2B requirements, but is precisely the sort of value-add capability which larger enterprise buyers especially are looking for when selecting preferred supplier partners. So if the customer also has multiple delivery locations, they can select the appropriate one from their address book. Then you can also control whether customers are allowed to add new addresses when checking out. And there are also dropship and collection options which you can enable on a per-customer basis as appropriate. If a customer's got a single fixed delivery address, by the way, that never changes, you can also choose to simply bypass this checkout step altogether. So, simply clicking an address will update the delivery details before proceeding. And the final stage involves a confirmation of who's placing the order, where it's getting delivered to, and who will receive the order notification emails. And if the vendor wants to offer customers the ability to specify what date they want their items delivered, they can also set up customer-specific delivery schedules, which customers can then quickly select. After a final visual check of the items in the basket, the order can be placed. And if your customer doesn't have any e-procurement workflow rules set up to send orders for approval, at this point the order simply drops immediately into your ERP system. And the customer receives on-screen notification as well as an email confirmation. The netalog B2B solution has full customer self-service features available, which allow customers to do things like viewing statements, invoices, and even paying off invoices online. These features not only increase customer service levels, but also provide significant cost reduction opportunities for the vendor. Clicking the My Account link gives your customer access to the options you have enabled for them. And as with the other areas of the solution, you can tailor the options for each customer. Small customers may have just a few options turned on, whereas your larger clients may have a wider range of more complex features. Customers can also quickly view the real-time status of each of their orders via the live integration to their ERP systems. It's not just online orders that are shown here either. They can even see the orders they may have placed over the phone, in your call centers, or at your trade counters. If I select an order, you can see it shows me more detail. And if I wanted to, I could quickly repeat the order, or if there was a problem, I could even request a return. If you do elect to automate returns like this, then your customer simply chooses one of the allowed reasons you stipulate for accepting a return, and this is then submitted to your customer services for investigation and approval. As mentioned, the customer can also obtain a live and up-to-date account statement showing their current balance, saving them the effort and you the stamp. And if your customers routinely request quotations, this can easily be handled within the netalog platform, allowing both you and your customers the flexibility of exchanging quotation information via the netalog web store. If the customer wants to convert a quote to an order, then they can simply do this by clicking a button. So with netalog's self-service options enabled, your customers can view their very latest up-to-date account information via a live link to your existing ERP system. They can see all debits and credits to their account, and they can view and download copy invoices 24/7 without having to contact your customer service team to send them a duplicate. Providing a full online omni-channel experience, your customer can even choose to pay any outstanding invoices, either fully or partially, either instantly by payment card or via a bank's remittance advice using the payment reference generated on screen. By using a payment card, the customer can effectively clear their account balance and place new orders 24/7, even when your finance team has finished for the day. If some of your larger customers ask for spend analysis reports, you can also allow them to produce these themselves, with the ability to even break their expenditure down by department, individual staff member, delivery address, day of the week, time of day and product category, right down to the individual product part numbers. You can also design and write your own customer-specific reports and graphs as well if required. So far, we've just a snapshot look at some of the most popular customer-facing aspects of the netalog B2B solution. But there's also a powerful and easy-to-use vendor administration console that you can use to maintain any aspects of the netalog solution that are not directly driven from your ERP system. Generally speaking, this is usually web-specific content, banners, online news, etc. Not so long ago, enterprise e-commerce solutions were typically managed by a company's IT department, but now they're increasingly managed by marketing and sales departments. Consequently, the netalog solution's been purposely engineered so it can be operated and administered without the need for technical knowledge. So when the vendor logs in, they initially see some high-level trading overview stats. But if I just minimize this area and scroll down, you can see a variety of menus and options which enable you to personalize customer experiences, administer products and catalogs, or even set up merchandising and promotions. For larger e-commerce management teams, you can set up as many staff login accounts as you require, each with their own custom level of access, where you can control which menus and options are available to them. We all know any successful e-commerce customer experiences is pretty much defined by the speed at which we can find items and place orders. And this is no different for B2B e-commerce. But if you can achieve this as well as supporting all the clever and highly complex B2B aspects, then it can really act as a major differentiator and mark you out as an enterprise-ready B2B supplier. Netalog customers benefit from having unique rapid deployment technology, which enables both small or major companies to benefit from being able to take delivery of their B2B e-commerce web store up to 5 times faster than other develop-from-scratch type enterprise e-commerce solutions. We really have only covered a tiny fraction of the enormous range of B2B features available to select from the Netalog B2B e-commerce platform. If you'd like to arrange a personalized demonstration or wish to discuss your digital B2B strategy, please call or email us. Thank you.